My little moon butt, isn't it cute? Y'all tap the screen and share the live, please. Hey, Lori, let me get you real quick. Lori, can you comment, please? Hey, Christina, how are ya? Y'all tap and share, please, and thank you. Repost. We just gotta wait for the mods to get in. Hey, how are ya? I'm sorry, Bucks. I literally just got home. I haven't checked any messages. I'm so sorry, but I will. Hey, Cindy, how are you? Jennifer, are you in here? I'm glad, Cindy. I'm really glad. I hope your husband's doing well. Hey, Guy, how are you? Jennifer, we're going to send screenshots as we go. We're not going to flood you with them. That way it's not overwhelming and you don't have to look for everything.
Okay.
Hey, Sunshine. I'm doing really well, Guy. Thanks so much. Hey, MAGA girl, how are you? I just want everybody to know as you're coming in, we're all gonna be respectful, both sides. Don't go at it in the comments because the mods are gonna block today. Well, let's not block, but we're definitely gonna mute for sure. No, you're not gonna get any chances. It'll be an immediate mute. I don't want to block anybody. I don't like to block. I'm waiting for a few people. I have to get enough. What's the topic tonight? I really don't know how to explain it, honestly. Penny Fairy, I guess. $4K. Oh, there's berries. Okay. Hey, Jordan Paul Scammer on Reddit. How are ya? Penny Fairy for president. Blast is a good guy. Thank you, Adele. I don't remember what I said, but thank you. Could I see what mods I have in here, please? There's one I need to mod.
It's too important. So I'm sorry if I get cut off. If you need me to repeat something, I will. But I'm going to be back and forth. Okay.
Okay, I've asked a few people to be mods today. Night Shift, can you comment and make sure that went through? I've asked Lori. Hey, Scam Opera, there you are. There you go, perfect. All right, Fallon, are you ready to start so I can just lay this out real quick?
I'm ready.
All right, first of all, I have asked a few people to be mods today because I don't have a full mod bar. But mods, Don't block anybody. If they're being disrespectful, we're just gonna mute. I don't want anybody warned. There's no reason. We're all adults. We don't have to be ugly. So please be respectful or you're gonna get muted immediately. All right, Fallon, let's go.
All right, so a few minutes ago, I went and asked Cotton 4K to join us, and I am unable to watch the chat, so somebody stop me if there's something I need to see. Is she in here?
I'm sorry. Yes, she was in here. I seen her comment.
Awesome.
And can y'all keep tapping, please?
I'm here.
Awesome. Okay, first off, let me thank you for being here. I know that I thanked you over there, but I wanted to do it over here. This is going to be rough, 4K, and I just know that we appreciate you. This is heavy as heavy can get, because when there's this many people in the community hurting, and then they're dumping us with all these things, and I'm trying to go through it. We're trying. Jordan or JJ?
It was Jordan. And honestly,
Okay.
I was this whole time I was like, "Oh, it was a penny. I don't see the big deal." But now I just realized like I also had that name with the $5 and I didn't think about it when I did it. I really didn't even think about it.
Okay.
Okay, well,
I love the penny fairy. I love the fuck out of the penny fairy. I think he is
so
amazing.
just so you know that Penny Fairy, which is, I'm going to refer to him as Blast because that's what I know him by. He's a really good dude. And I have talked to him about the situation, so he knows.
Not understanding the motivation behind that, because you've been around a long time, and so has he. And I know that he's driving and he can hear. I'm hoping that we can get this all out, but the concern, 4K, is, so we all know that Jordan is like got one foot in the grave, right?
Yes.
And $5 is quite a bit of money. And all life is important. But I'm concerned heavily with, there's so many things that I need to ask questions for, but getting this right out the gate. Scammers, beggars, dry beggars, those exhibiting bad behavior have said that they have received some disgusting messages from the Penny Fairy.
But it was not, I swear to God, it was not me. On my kids and everything I own. The only thing that I have done using that name is that exact screenshot I put up. And I put my life on that. I would never do that. I love the Penny Fairy. And when I sent that $5 to get unblocked so I could continue to stream her and show people why not to give her money, I only did it so I could continue to bring attention to what she was doing. And after I sent the $5, I totally forgot that the name on the account was even the Penny Fairy until Jordan said something. So I didn't even realize that I was still using that name when I sent the $5 to get unblocked. But if somebody could tell me how to close it, I don't use that account. I posted the only thing I've used it for. But I'm not leaving anybody no dirty messages using the name Penny Fairy. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
So with that being said, 4K, I want you to note that those scammers and beggars and those exhibiting bad behavior, they lie.
That's why I did that.
So it's only one time that you've sent $5 to Jordan Paul under Penny Fairy, and that's it.
That's it. And 3 times I sent a penny and talked some shit with each penny that I sent. And it's all in my screenshot.
All to Jordan.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's all. I made that account in 2024. It was 3 pennies. I talked shit with each one. It's in the screenshot. And then the one time it was $5 and I paid the 45-cent fee or whatever, just so she would unblock me so I could continue to stream her and bring attention to her. At that time, there really wasn't nobody streaming her.
But may I ask you a question? Why did you use the Penny Fairy's name?
Well, because like I said, when I started that PayPal in 2024, the first 3 pennies I sent, I was talking shit. I was trying to be funny because I loved what the Penny Fairy did, and I was just trying to be a little funny fake Penny Fairy, send a penny, talk some shit, get blocked, so she would react on the live. That's it. And when I sent that 5, I didn't even realize that the name on the account was the fucking Penny Fairy until Jordan said something, and I was like, oh shit.
Well, I mean, I get that, you're trying to be funny and stuff, but portraying yourself as somebody else is not cool, especially if it's Blast, because Blast is a decent person.
But
I honestly haven't. I've traveled all day and I came live. I mean, I literally have not seen anything. If you have it, we'd be more than happy to put it up.
It's on the phone I'm on. Does it let me do a green screen when I'm in a box?
I mean, you should be able to. I can big box you.
Yeah, if I could figure out how to do a green screen. I don't know how to do it when I'm in a live like this. Do I have to turn the camera on to do it?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay, hold on. I've got it.
And this is what you sent Jordan, correct?
That's it. That's it. For the whole account, that's it. I made it in 2024, and that's all I did. I've got nothing to hide. I posted it so y'all would see it.
I'm sorry, I haven't seen anything, honestly. I know a lot of people have shared me a lot of things today, but I haven't been able to check anything.
I said 3 pennies, and then I sent $5 to get unblocked. That's what I said. I sent 3 pennies and talk shit. And I love the Penny Fairy. I didn't mean any harm, and I didn't realize his name was on the $5.
I don't want you to cry because I'm not trying to attack you. I'm just trying to make you understand that this kind of behavior is not okay for anybody. I mean, it doesn't matter who would be up here. I would be saying the same thing to them. I don't care if it was Fallon. I would still be saying the same thing to her. Fallon, I have to mute a minute. I'm sorry.
All right.
Is nobody questioning why T had this proof this whole time and waits until the end of February to even say something about this? She knew about that when it happened.
So, 4K, the reason that all of this has kind of come all like just basically a mushroom is because, like, if it was one person who has something to say, and we always say, like in the morning when digital's like, we're not going to do this. If you got something to say, turn your light on and do it. And she did. And so that's her story, her point of view. Just like we're not going to tell anybody where to go, what to do, what to say. We're going to put it out there for everybody to make their own decisions. I may say, please consider blocking this person so you don't have to waste your time on an enabler that continues to enable people that they are either doing it for spite when you could spend your time giving it to someone else. So now all of these things have bubbled up, and then I'm sitting over here wondering what in the hell, because if you remember correctly, conversation, which you are 100% spot on and you're right, but if you go back and you look at your Discord, how many times have I come to you as an adult to have a conversation? I came to you about an enabler. Okay, let that go. Then we fast forward a little bit more and we have another conversation, and I was pissed about this conversation. So on September 6th, we had a conversation about you giving monetary gifts to Tank Lip. Now, after all the things that Tank Lip has done, every single time that dude gets on here, what's he doing? He's disgusting. He's vile. He's all of the things. And what was your response to me? Your
I don't
response to me was, oh, it's just fun and games, so I don't get blocked. I won't send any more, though. I knew better. We clown on Tank, though. Gotta be fake fans to not get blocked. I said, please don't. He's horrible and vile as fuck. Now, I need to know from the chat, do you want me to send these to Jennifer so she can put these screenshots up? Or do you want me to make a video in the interest of your time? Because I want to be respectful of your time. Okay, so the chat needs to let me know. You want the screenshots or need to be put out so they can make up an educated decision. There are some people that are over there that are such good, kind-hearted people that I see. I recognize those names. Those are good to the core. They like do the right thing. Then there's some that don't know. I mean, like there's some of those people in this chat right now, they don't have a clue who me and Checkmate are. Not a clue. And so I'm going to need to show the receipts because they don't know that we come with receipts. They don't know that we are wired to, when we say something, everything has to have a receipt. Okay. So I wanted to preface the thing about you I'm passionate about by having conversations with you on the back end. Okay. And not only did we only have that conversation, then when you were streaming digital and there was a concern there, I reached out, said, let's have a conversation. Me, you, and digital had a conversation. As like one instance caused all of this. It's repetitive patterns that we see. We don't ever go and call out any type of one-time thing. If an enabler enables, one time. If a person gives money, one time. It's not about that. They know they do better. They know better. They go forward. Some of the most important people in this community right now were former supporters and enablers. So for you to continue to mod for Amanda Kay, to give Tank Lip, to mod for Becky, to do things under names that we think you're just some other random Joe and it's actually you, it hurts my heart because I'm so concerned with what the people that support you, the people that are in your chat and they're propping you up. They need to know who they're supporting 4K. And once they know, it's okay that they go over there and do it.
Stabby Daddy. Oh, you're so funny, Stabby Daddy. So funny. What happened to turning the chat off?
If you request to turn the chat off, we can do that, 4K.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Yeah, turn it off. Stabby Daddy don't deserve to say shit about me right now.
Okay, well, don't pay attention to the comments. We're having a conversation.
Yeah, let's not be disrespectful, mods. I'm serious. Mute people. We're not doing the disrespectful. We can't have a conversation if people can't be adults.
I suck classy grandma, but you're hardcore supporting JJ, the one that lies about
Hold on. I don't know how to turn the chat off. I'm
not turning the chat off.
Oh,
just mute people. I don't care.
All right.
I was told that y'all would turn the chat off, so thanks, Sunshine.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did not know you were told that.
I'll be right back. Let me go get the screenshot.
JJ abuses her meds and there's video evidence. Classy grandma. You want to talk about enablers?
Everybody be respectful in the chat, please.
Yeah, there's no reason to be disrespectful. I mean, we're all adults. You don't have to go to name calling, or I don't really know what's going on in the comments. I haven't been paying attention, but mods, please.
I told her if she come over that she would be respected. Now let's do that at least.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to be very respectful. We're not going to scream, yell, and, do that.
How's Sunshine fake, Senior?
Sadie, you
don't.
need to quit messing with me. I'm over you.
Does not need to be a free for all, y'all. I get it. Tensions are high. Come to me and say, I gave this person $3,000 over a period of time, and they have been less hurt by what's going on over here.
Yeah,
and I know that's got to upset you, 4K. I know it does, because I know deep down you actually care about the people who sit in your chat.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, she came over here to have a conversation, so let's at least give her the chance to do so, please.
At that exact time, I sure did.
Okay. Jennifer, you can go back to a dark screen so they can see the chat. I'm not saying you're denying anything, because every time I've come to you, you have admitted what you're doing, just like tonight when you admitted what you said.
Yep.
Okay. And it is more for me saying something and putting a receipt up, because when we say something, we put the receipt up. It is about the pattern, 4K, the pattern of enabling, the pattern of, I almost sat back when I was getting this stuff and I was like, damn, did I get played? Because she always says the right thing. And it really upset me whenever I had to block you, 4K, because I was like, I can't believe that I just watched her do what she did when she talks about come have a conversation, and well, just give her a chance. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how that goes. And it just kept getting worse and worse and worse. And these are the patterns that I'm talking about. 4K, people, as you can understand from what I understand, when people were going at you really hard on the other side of the internet, that you were saying they're questioning my sobriety, they're doing this, they're doing that. As hard as we ride over here for people not to give one more dollar, one more dime, so people don't get something bad off the street or too much of it, because human life is valuable, you of all people should understand that, because I had you break down to me and say people are questioning my sobriety. That hurt my heart.
We're gonna find out, Oompa Loompa. She's showing all the proof. Just gotta wait.
Then when people come to you in your comments about bullying or exploiting for gifts, you got it upset, and then people started to be afraid of you. And I always understood that you would say, come to me, we'll have a conversation. Instead, they come to you and then they get called out, and then everybody dogpiles. Case in point, off site. Like I had the respect to message you and have a conversation. Or hell, you could have messaged me on Discord. Why is it so important to be like, so if we wanted to be mean girls and go after you, 4K, we would have mounted up stallions at that moment and said, oh, nope, you're not going to go after one of ours, and just decimated everything in our path. But we're not like that, because the community is more important than anything else to us. It's not a one-sided thing. It's not my platform, your platform. I'm not trying to build a dynasty over here. All I care about is saving one more person from feeling like crap because they gave somebody money and then they smirked into the camera and said, thanks, sucker. Or worse, when somebody doesn't wake up the next day because they got too much of something or something bad. You see where they're talking about the bully mentality, where they think you're a bully, 4K. Please tell me you see that. I'll be right back. Let me go get the screenshot.
I mean, do you understand what she's saying?
Yes.
And do you understand why people feel that way?
Yes. I was listening, T-Page.
And gifting, I mean, you say you're not awareness, right? We got that part. But when you're actively gifting them and, sending them money, that's defeating our whole purpose over here. I mean, we're trying to make a difference, and we can't keep making a difference if people are, going off in other directions.
I'm not awareness. I'm a watch party, but they said I'm awareness because I stream beggars, even though I stream other people too. So I guess because I call out.
It's an awareness, but we're in the awareness community. We're trying to make a difference with people. We're trying to, slow down the beg, help you, get people to stand up on their own, take care of themselves. And it's kind of disheartening when you put so much work into this for so many years and people are just actively sending money to the beggars and the scammers. I mean, it's defeating the whole purpose, especially if you're streaming them and sending them money at the same time. I don't care about the streaming. What I worry about is the money that they're being sent.
Oh yeah, because she was looking at my account from 3 different profiles. What's so wrong about pointing that out? It's kind of weird that she was literally checking my profile from 3 different accounts.
But patterns mean something. And the thing is that people see all of these things and then they start, I went and got the screenshot and people are talking about you're not awareness, or I guess I am awareness, but if you want to be awareness, the digital has said, and everyone has said before, the tent is big enough for all of us to eat. If you want to do awareness, do it. If you don't want to do awareness, that's fine too. But to continue the patterns that you're on right now is not good. And people need to address it. You can't say that this is wrong. She was looking at your account. She was trying to make sure. Amber's having a problem with her comments. She doesn't know if things are being added. She doesn't know if things are showing up. I'll put in a TikTok ticket, whatever. And it's been over and over and over with Amber's videos. When she makes a comment, sometimes it doesn't show up. So before she ran at you and said, why are you deleting my comments? She's not going to do that. She's going to go and investigate on her own because she does her own research. Does that make sense?
I mean, I can't see my profile views anymore because I hit 5K, so nobody has to worry about that. So y'all can creep all you want now. I can't see it.
You just totally didn't get the whole point of me bringing it out. Right?
It doesn't matter why she was looking at my page from different accounts. It doesn't matter that I made a post asking why she was looking from different accounts. I mean, multiple people in the comments have agreed that they don't see a problem with it. How is that bullying?
Your whole page is about calling out people about doing stuff without you investigating why. 4K. It's a pattern of bullying. It really is. If I did that to you and made videos about you every single day, wouldn't you be like, what in the world is going on?
Well, people make videos about me every day.
Okay, but that's not me. That's not Amber. That's not most of the awareness community, right? I came to you privately. So us having this conversation tonight hurts me, and I'm mad as hell about it because I don't want to be doing this publicly. But now it's just time. And then people who have been hurt, if she went on her platform, you mentioned earlier this girl making videos or had a live about you or whatever, that was her story. That was, in my opinion, I think that's what TikTok is for, to tell their stories. And if she was hurt by you and wasn't be able to get through to you or talk with you or whatever happened, then she needs to bring that out to get it out of her heart, right? And I understand that you two were friends in real life, and being IRL is a little bit more important than TikTok. But when it spills over, Checkmate, I'm getting a call.
Well, I'm sorry, I was on a call. I don't even know if I've seen half of the post that's been up. I don't really scroll that much anymore. I've never heard that she's sent Lisa money.
Nope. Where's the proof?
4K made a post about a $24 blackmail. What?
Yeah, T's live last night. She made $24 off her live last night.
Who? I'm sorry?
T of the Talk.
But how is that blackmail? I don't understand.
Because she was in a private group chat participating, even though she was with us for months, talking just as much shit as all of us was. I don't blackmail my real life friends. I don't screenshot private conversations to use against them months later. But didn't show none of her stuff in them.
Open up that phone if you have to. People will support you, but they need to know the truth. So put it out there. People who don't like her are not ever going to like her. People who don't like me are never going to like me, and that's fine. But whenever you serve up a cup of poison to somebody that's thirsty, they're going to drink it, and you have to be careful whose cup you take it from. But then when you see a pattern of bullying, you have to stop a minute and be like, man, am I going too far? This gentleman here, Rochester Goat, there's multiple, like a bunch of posts on your page about this dude. And I didn't ever see your posts about him until you started coming in chats where I was looking for enablers. And it being in Dre's chat, and I saw you need to check your messages, you need to do this, you need to do that. I told you about him. And then I'm in having a senior moments chat. And to see you typing in all caps, and then I start asking questions. And then having a senior moment was concerned. She brought everything to me, and she was so helpful. Is there messages that I did not see that you posted on your page of something illegal? She's a predator.
So on my live before you joined, me and Sunshine had this conversation, and I owned up to the fact that I overreacted. And I had multiple women come to me and tell me that they had stopped coming in my lives and stopped supporting us because he creeped them out. He was messaging them on the side. They was uncomfortable, so they quit coming around. I owned up to the fact that I should have used the correct term of creep instead of predator. And I'm sorry for that. It was being streamed. I know he was listening, but I can say it again. I don't have a problem with it. I will go back to December and delete all of them posts, and I will not speak on him after today.
Okay.
I really appreciate that because accusations like that can...
He sent me edited screenshots between him and Admira. He sent me edited screenshots to make it look like it was all her. And I told him that night in our group chat, and Dalton and Lewis can verify for this. I said, if I get the full screenshots and stuff is different, you're done. And the next morning, I got every fucking message, and I messaged him in a voice chat on group, and I said, I got the full messages. I'm going to ask you kindly to leave Team 4K. He left the group chat. He blocked us. It was done.
I need clear nail polish.
It's in my car under the radio.
Oh, I'm not going to hear your call.
Well, that's where it's at. I don't have...
From my point of view, it's not really over because his name has been slandered by multiple people now, because You went in their chats and told them that he was a predator. And that's really not something you can come back from easily.
4K, give me an approximation on how many videos you made about Rochester.
Probably like 4.
Grooming has a definition.
Okay, let me guess. They have to be underage, because that's not true.
No, they don't have to be underage. You're right, they don't. But there's a difference between two adults having a consensual conversation, whether it be sexual or not. It's really nobody else's business.
Offering a woman money and gifts for conversation and a relationship is okay.
Okay, so 4K, the thing about it is that you're making it look as dirty as possible. I've already told Rochester that I think that it's creepy. Having a senior moment has said it was creepy. That's not our thing. Whatever somebody thinks is spicy is not going to be spicy. I'm like the most vanilla chick there possibly could be, besides Checkmate and a few other people that I talked to.
That was rude.
I'm so sorry, but it's true. Like, we're over here, like, but I'm vanilla, baby. That to me, I felt dirty reading it. But you know what? She has admitted that who've actually been through hell and been inappropriately touched. So even the thought of having somebody, it's triggering to them, and that's not fair. Having conversations that are spicy about anything because you don't like them or they no longer suit your fit for your team or whatever, please find something else. Just say you don't like them. I just don't want you around, dude. Bye. And they can ignore of bullying. This is bullying. This is slander. This is bullying. This is misinformation. You see where I'm coming from, and I am sorry that there may have been conversations that you guys had that I don't know about. I'm just glad that you're here and we're talking about it so we can get it all out. I appreciate the apology. I hope he's got an apology. I don't know. Did that happen? And I missed that too?
I was told earlier they were streaming. He was in there, so I did it on my live. But if he wasn't watching, if he's in here, Rochester, I am sorry. I'm not going to speak on you again, and I will go back and delete all the posts.
Racist, stolen valor family to get out into the ethernet with you, with all your followers that are following you, thinking she's a good person now, and Becky Fortney shouldn't be pulling in any type of views. People should just let that chat just go away. If 3 people want to be in there and enable her, fine. Had a conversation. You said, I'm not going to do it anymore. You understood why. And then I asked you to please make a video so the video could go out so your followers were taken care of, because that's who I care about. I care about these people in this community. Mm-hmm. And you did it. You honored your word. But then now I'm finding out you're a moderator potentially for her as...
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, the name was Kindness Queen, and yet again, the only people that knew was a private group chat between me, Rochester, T of the Talk, and Dalton. Yep.
But you agreed with me and all the others in the chat in that awareness live that Becky doesn't need to be pushed out to the FYP. She doesn't need to be propped up. Why would you moderate for a child abusing, racist, stolen valor? I'm confused. Watching a post about them, modding for people that we are trying to bring awareness to for them doing bullshit on this app is not right.
Okay, so all of y'all block me and move on. Problem solved.
What? Okay, if this is about you having followers or loyal beings or power or whatever it is that you want, then that's fine. You have people who will follow you to the end of the earth, and they have already told you they will. But exactly. If you...
Let's see.
No, who called you and said that you need an Ozempic?
Oh, who was it? Somebody on a troll account yesterday.
Like the troll account that you're modding for... You were modding
And
for Becky for, like, the Penny
they
Fairy troll
screenshot-
account?
and they screenshotted where I showed my whole stomach and put it on an account that they
Was
named.
that me? Was that me?
No, it's people
No.
that follow y'all.
No. How do you know that? How do
Because
you
that's
know
what
that?
awareness does.
So anybody doing
Okay, stop. First of all, we have never did anything like that ever, nor would we ever immediately.
They have
So
a
that's
picture of
not
my
fair to
face.
say.
They have a picture of my face and put AI scabies all over my face because I have a skin condition on my leg for the last 2 years, and they're saying it's scabies. And they made a fake
Well,
say names. 4K, say names. It's not all awareness. Who?
Caught in a Cult is the account name.
Okay, those are the videos I would be making. You want to talk about something I can't control? You want to talk about my and call these bullies out? Do it. I'm not ever going to tell anybody, do not stream 4K. Do not call out her lies. Do not call out her pattern. I promise you, I am the one that will stand beside you guys if somebody's trying to bully you and try to find out why. But if you think that this is coming out of malicious intent towards you, I promise you it is not. It is because I don't know any other way to get to you to make you understand I'm here to help. We all are, but people are hurt, and hurt people hurt people.
Can I just address the N-word thing real quick? Because Digital asked about it. The N-word thing, I've apologized multiple times over the 2 years. I'm not happy. I'm not proud of the fact that I said the word. I was obviously very drunk, singing a song, and slipped up and said it. And as soon as I did, I said, oh, I just said the word. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean anything by it. It was a song. And then there was also a private Discord 4 years ago or so with friends. And we were fucking going around and we were watching people together. And I went into the chat and I said, oh my God, get here. He just said, what's up, my and they blasted me for that. And I owned up to it. I didn't realize typing it out was racist. I owned up to it.
I honestly didn't even know about that, so this is the first I'm even hearing of that.
I have not said those words. I haven't said that word since. I don't support Becky. I haven't supported Becky since that time. I was a mod for her for like 3 or 4 days. I was trying to get her message to her was, I can't do this. You won't stop. And I blocked her and closed the Kindness Queen account. I modded for Jeff Gainey. Yes, I did. Because Scam Slam was harassing and bullying the fuck out of him. And I didn't like it. And me and Christina, a.k.a. I don't even want to say, I'm not going to say her name because I'm not talking about her. And I'm sorry I just said her actual name. But if you know, you know. We both modded for Jeff Gainey at the time. I was just trying to fucking get him to, like, I really thought... So what about this post? Because this was where I was streaming Brandy and JC, and Brandy kept running her fucking mouth about me. So I told her, come to my live. Let's have a chat. She wouldn't do it. They wouldn't let me go to her live. They had me blocked. They want to block me and then talk shit. So I was telling them, come over here. Get in a box. We'll talk it out. They wouldn't do it. They just continued. Nail clippers. One time. Through Amazon. That was it.
Yeah, I don't know about this one either. Fallon, are you here with us? A lot of the stuff I'm just hearing today, so I'm not 100% sure on all of them.
The fuck is the point of this one? Like, just screenshotting random shit at this point. I sent Jordan Paul $5 and 3 fucking pennies. That's it. We talked about that fucking hour and a half ago at this point.
Yeah, she's addressed that already.
She beats her child when I've never fucking said that. And I am Sarah's friend, and I have done nothing but support her on this app.
And I'm sorry, who was that?
Stabby Daddy. Nobody called him out for no proof of this shit, but he was on live last night multiple times trying to tell my friend Sarah that I was claiming, when I started streaming her, I was claiming she abuses her or some shit. And my friend screen recorded it, and she was like, I don't know if you want to post this, but here. And I posted it because I was like, oh my God, a streamer was a beggar scammer. And that's it, because I've only seen that girl streams like 2 or 3 times, and I thought it was weird. She was always streaming in the car. And so when my friends, recorded that, I just fucking posted. My account is about calling people out.
I mean, I'm not really sure what the issue is about the streaming, because that's what she does, is stream. I mean, doesn't Terrible Decisions stream too?
She does. And all I did was post a video somebody sent me of her live where they were exposing they hate us because they ain't us being a beggar scammer. She had got like $532 or some shit. That's why I posted that. I didn't know it was going to be a problem. I'm a fucking call out page. Lady, shut the fuck up with your up.
Mod, y'all need to mute people. Seriously, we're not gonna do that. I'm sorry, Fallon, I'll let you up. Is this Scarlett? Is she wanting a box, or is that an accident? And I'm sorry if you've been requesting a while. I didn't see it.
Okay. Patterns 4K. Navy Life was called out by you October 24th, 2025.
Yep.
Now, I want you to hear me when I tell you that Navy Life is one of the worst enablers that I've ever seen.
Okay, so can I stop you real quick? Because I know where you're going with this. She was supporting us, right? And I caught her gifting, I can't remember who it was, but and I blocked her right then and there. So I did allow her to support me temporarily, because I really thought that after me and her had talked, that she understood not to be fucking gifting people like that. And when I saw that she obviously didn't understand, I blocked her. I think I might have even made a post about that. I'm not quite sure. But I know that's where you were going with that. But I did solve that problem. I did block her and get rid of her.
So, October 24th, she was gifting Jordan Paul, like she always does. Then you called her out in your live, and Jordan Paul was getting messages from someone in your chat and going over and telling Jordan Paul. Jordan Paul put the screenshot up in her live, and then Navy Life was blocked from Jordan Paul, correct?
Wait, what?
Then Navy Life got blocked from Jordan Paul.
Because she was seen in my live, right?
Because she got a screenshot from your live. There was an op in your chat that was sending Jordan Paul screenshots from your chat, right?
It would not have been one of my people. Jordan has people watch my live.
Exactly. Jordan, one of Jordan's op.
Yeah. Okay. So it wasn't nobody to do with me.
No, somebody from Jordan Paul's camp was in your chat and watching you call out Navy Life for being over there and gifting Jordan Paul.
Yeah, because they always do. Yeah.
Screenshotted it, sent it over to Jordan Paul. She put it up on the big screen, and then Navy Life was blocked from Jordan Paul. Okay, you said in the live stream to your people, 1, to keep her, or 2, to block her, right?
Yeah, I was asking. I was like, do we keep her or block her? Yeah.
Okay. So then the decision was she was kept. And then Navy Life repetitively gifted you.
Yeah.
You see the optics on that behavior?
Yeah, but that's not why I did it, though. I thought she had
But
really...
you see the optics on what had transpired, right? So all of a sudden, now there's it sounds good, you made it sound good, and now here we are. You see what I'm saying? So people who have excuses and make behavior okay, then would it be okay for an enabler to go like Navy Life and go just wherever the hell she wants to as long as she gifts me? Is that proper?
No, that's not what I said at all. When I was allowing her to gift me, I was under the impression that she understood not to do shit like that, and that I was not going to see her doing shit like that again. That's why she was allowed to support me. But the minute that we caught her doing the fuck shit again where she shouldn't be, I blocked her and moved on. I thought she had learned her lesson, but I mean, I thought maybe she just didn't know any better at first, and after I talked to her, she understood, but then I seen she didn't understand.
Navy Life is one of the worst enablers on here. She never stopped. 4K. You've been in this community a long time. You know that she is everywhere and she's doing it out of spite. She said that kids deserve to starve because their parents allow their behavior, so the kids should suffer. She told Scam Opera that.
Oh, wow.
There's a video made about it.
She's been blocked for a minute, so.
But not until people know that there's a pattern where she comes in and she gifts you. So the pattern, 4K, is what we're talking about. So now not only do we have people saying we've got predators, we've got call outs, we've got this, then there's this video floating around where you said, don't send any more gifts, send me cash.
Oh my God, dude, that is from so long ago. And the only reason okay, let me explain this old. Do you have that video? Because that's so fucking old. I even screenshotted the date on it.
Let me go see if I can find it. I'll be right back.
Oh my God. It's from like 2024, bro. Oh, back when I found out that TikTok is robbing the fuck out of us and taking 70%. I think it was back when I had Sour Patch, actually. My actual main account that I was actually trying to make money on TikTok. And I was making like $50 a week. JJ money, not much. But yeah, I found out TikTok was robbing us and taking 70%. So I did make a video and I said, you know what? TikTok's robbing the fuck out of us. And they're not just robbing the people that you're gifting, they're robbing the ones sending the gifts. And so I did make a video and I said, how about instead of TikTok robbing y'all, if you want to send me a gift, just send it to my Cash App. You want to send me $1 gift? Send it to my Cash App. Nobody did it. They still gifted me. My friends still gifted me. They still supported me. Like, the fuck? This shit is from 2024. Keep digging, baby. I'm here, though. I'm still here, y'all. I ain't running. Everybody that wants to block me is free to block me. It's not gonna hurt my feelings. Because if you're gonna block me, you wouldn't hear from me in the first place. Streaming other people for money, I don't make money, baby. I recycle every single gift I get. I make nothing except all my TikTok shop, and I have 3 accounts, and I get paid off of super fans on this account because I have 21 people that fucking support the shit out of me, and because I can't turn off a super fan and they're determined to support me, they know that no matter what, if they pay $10 to super fan to me, that means I have to get $4.24 from them. But guess what? When they super fan and I tell them not to, what do? I fucking send them shit in the mail that costs me anywhere from $7 to $12 to mail out. Why? Because I care about people. I don't do this shit for money. So try again.
Is it okay if I just say something really quick?
Who is it?
This is Scarlett.
I'm moving in.
Don't worry, I'm gonna be respectful, and I really appreciate 4K coming in the box. I just wanted to say that around September, October-ish, I was brand new to awareness. I didn't even know Beg Talk was a thing. It was brand new to me. I had stumbled upon it, and I was quickly wrapped in. I had no idea about any of that, and it really hurt because I was brand new to awareness, and I was just trying to be a part of the community, and I didn't see the point or the reasoning for any of that because I thought it was just 2 people streaming beggars. That's all I thought it was. I thought it was 2 people streaming people.
Time There was a lot of us beefing really, really, really bad. And I have now called a truce with people, and we have agreed not to speak on each other. So I can't say too much in this situation because of that, but I will say you really got to watch who you sit with. And everybody can say that about me too. Watch who you sit with. Because at the time, the person you was sitting with was doing some shit. Fuck shit. Worse than I could ever do. So that's why, but I'm sorry that I did that to you. I didn't know you were new, but you really have to watch where you go on this app. Like, you really need to pay attention to what goes on in lives.
Well, why wouldn't you just message me and say, hey, I noticed that you're also supporting this person. I've seen you in their live. I just wanted you to let you know this, this, and this. I had no clue. I was brand new sitting there, like, thinking Jordan Paul was hilarious. I was just laughing, like, whoa, this is crazy. This is so funny to watch. And then I'm getting all these messages like, look who posted you. Why is she posting you? And I'm like, I don't even know. I just hopped in her stream one time because I thought it was fun.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry.
Anyways, that's all I wanted to say, but I give you props for boxing up, and thank you everyone for holding this live.
Thank you for coming up and being respectful.
Can I speak now?
Yes, because I'm getting a bunch of phone calls with my work and I've got to tend to it. I'll be right back, guys. I'm sorry.
So I'm going to be respectful. Normally I handle my business on my platform because I don't think it's anybody else's responsibility to handle the problems that I have. See, when Beggars and 4K came to TikTok and decided to stream, I supported them both. Because I'm a big, and I do this all the time. I see somebody new streaming somebody talking about it. Anybody that's been new knows that I'll go in and I'll support. I tell you to have to do your thing, to keep going, that we're on the right side of the wrong street, because I don't stream, right? And I know a lot of people get blocked, and so they go to the streamers because that's the only way they can see them. I support everybody that comes into the community. I don't want to knock anybody down because I remember when I started, I got knocked down. And so I have a particular issue with new people getting knocked around because they're new. And 4K, you and I have had multiple conversations. And even when the N word thing came up, I even said this the other day, that I forgave you and I wasn't even around you at the time. And I said, other people are holding it against her harder than I am. I've let it go.
Yeah.
But then to find out that you would spend any time, I don't care if it was 30 minutes, supporting a household as racist and as vicious as the Fortneys. Because this is the thing, even if you don't say it yourself, when you choose to associate yourself with racists, that's being complicit in their behavior. And how would you like me to separate who you are from the people you hang out with? You and I have had several conversations behind the scenes. The first one, since I'm going to answer a person's question in the comments, the first time it was because you streamed me and I didn't understand why. Because you're a call out page. And I'm like, well, is she calling me out? Like, what are we doing? And your answer to me was what?
I was killing time waiting on the next person I was streaming.
And that you said that you thought that the people in your audience could learn from me,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah, for
Okay,
real.
fine. We had that conversation, and I'm like, okay, run back at her. I didn't do any of that. But when I found out you were supporting a scammer, we had a private conversation the second time, correct?
Yes.
I didn't make a video. I didn't talk crap about you. We had a conversation. I told everybody we had a conversation, and I didn't even say what the conversation was. I said we had a conversation. Because to me, that's respectful. You want to be treated. They just made videos and let people believe whatever it is they wanted to believe. And that's what you've done. And so the whole Rochester thing, listen, if people read my messages between Mr. and I would shame a lot of you. Do I expect him to go share that with TikTok? I don't. But I'm grown and he's grown. And the idea that you would label somebody a predator was intentional because you wanted people to fear him. And you knew women would fear him by giving him that label. And so you have known since then, December, that that was an overreaction. But just now you want to take the videos down? Those videos and people's feelings of him have lingered. We're about to be in March. It shouldn't require a call out when you recognize that something isn't right. But then you talk about people, whether it's privately, publicly, and then you want to say you're upset that somebody talked about you. Part of what we do when we call out people is that we know we're going to get called out. They're going to have a problem with us. They're going to talk junk about us. So why be offended? They're going to talk bad about us. There are people that don't agree with the way that I do it. There's nothing I can do about that. I'm going to do it the way that I do it. And I'm doing it for all the right reasons, even when people don't agree with me. But I have never disrespected you in public. And so I'm going to get to my conversation. And then she told me that someone told y'all the Mexican homie and I were going to get together and at 7 o'clock have a live about you, which is a blatant lie. Mexican homie and I don't. And when MJ came back to you and said you should talk to Dee Dee because that's not true, you chosen to hide.
With my team just so everybody can have a lookout and be on the lookout in case some shit was going to happen.
But they're lying. So why do they get the protection of you and they've lied on other people? Imagine the ruckus that could have caused. Imagine if you had started making videos about me and Mexican homie. Why does the liar get protection from you?
You're right.
I don't need you to say it here because
No.
it's not for general consumption. But so when you want me to look at you in a positive light, when you want me to take everything that's happened in the past and put it to the side,
Oh, hold on. I think I fucking Jesus. What did I do? How do I undo this? Help.
put the
Oh
phone
god.
down.
Put the phone down. No, it's I mirrored it somehow. Oh fuck.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how to fix that.
Neither
Okay,
am
hold on.
I.
Let me try.
There you go. When
Fuck. It's not working. Okay, let's try this way.
when you asked me to put everything to the side, oh, it was a mask that told you. Well, a mask. Why are
What?
you?
Wait, I'm sorry. Who told you that?
Isn't that the awareness unmasked page?
Oh my gosh.
Really? Where did you get that from, awareness unmasked? Mrs. Homie, have Mr. Homie and I had a single conversation? See, unmasked, you're here to create chaos, to create problems. You're not here to fix a damn thing. Why would you do that? Why would you create that fear for her and her team that we were coming after her? Because you damn sure didn't get it from anybody on my side. And I know you didn't get it from anybody on Mexican Homie's side.
Awareness unmasked. That's some.
For that person. Y'all want to go ride for that person because you think they're making the valid points about awareness, and all you're doing is kicking up trouble. If you were really about fixing awareness, as you say, you'd come talk to people who are doing it and not everybody who doesn't like us. And you certainly wouldn't spread
and ask for a box. Everybody was saying that I guess I had told TikTok president to go call DD and basically call you out for the things that she is calling out 4K for. But I don't know TikTok president outside of this exact situation. And I don't know you until I was called into the live, basically. And so we rewatched the live and it was never said, at least bringing you up was never said. So that's like another thing where you and I don't know each other, but somehow there's an issue between us because of something that wasn't actually said.
But MJ, you and I had a conversation and it got squashed
Right.
immediately,
Yes,
right?
yes, it did. Right. But it's almost,
Nobody ran all over the place and told people to be in fear of anybody.
of
But
course.
she was protecting them. And that's not fair. The liar doesn't get a protection.
Well,
We
and
don't agree with the way we do this, and that's fine. That doesn't bother me. I'm gonna do my I'm not to tell anybody else, and nobody's
oh,
gonna
of
tell
course.
me. But I'm not gonna allow somebody to lie on me to create ruckus where there
And me
isn't
either.
any.
And me either. And you know, when that was brought to our attention, the first thing I said is, you know, digital, didn't know you before this. And I don't know, Mexican Homie does not know me, but I have followed him for a while and I used to see him in other lives, you know, outside of I guess maybe this community here. And even I was kind of like, I just don't feel like that would be like that just doesn't seem believable,
But when
but
someone told when awareness, when whatever their name is, told 4K, why 4K didn't come to me like I came to her? She didn't DM me. We could talk on Discord. That's not for you to answer, MJ. You can't answer that for her. She just
you're right.
ran with it because she thought that somehow, because I'm friends with this person or that person, or I have their back, that I must be involved in doing that, even though I have never participated in anything like that. When I have
Well,
a problem,
yes.
I go to my
Hmm.
platform and I talk about it.
And you
And
know what? Hearsay messes up a lot, right? When there's no picture proof and evidence of things, this is how misinformation, this is how rumors, this is how anger spreads. Um, and it's a little bit ridiculous, you know.
it is. But
I'm
this
very
is
new
how
to all
stuff
of this.
gets started.
Of
And we
course,
talk
right.
about how we want to
Hmm.
be adults in the room, but if you're
Right.
not going to behave in a way that's conducive for people to communicate, and then you want other people to act like an adult, like it has to be across the board. So one mask, I absolutely have said that if I'm not your cup of tea, go watch somewhere else. But that's
Hmm.
not how it happened. That's not the reason why she streamed me. So why you tried to put those two things together and say, well, don't you say that? I absolutely do. I don't follow everybody in awareness either because they're not
Of
my
course.
cup of tea.
Of course, and we all have the right to do that, right? I
But
mean, we're all
people trying
adults.
to make a square and a circle fit together because you have an agenda. Girl, go play in somebody else's playground because I'm not the one. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of what you say. All you do is try to create ruckus for a group of people who are trying to do the right thing. And if all you can do is criticize, but you can't stand on the right side and call out the people doing the wrong thing, I have nothing for you.
So
Because the people.
awareness.
Go
I'm so
ahead.
sorry, Dee Dee. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, no, no. Go ahead, because I was
So
about to go off.
awareness unmasked, if somebody told you that, why would you not verify it? Why would you not show proof of that? You're saying somebody told you, then you ran and told other people. How do you even know it's true?
But
I'm
that's who y'all want
curious.
to trust.
I don't mean to interrupt here. My time is limited. I don't know caught in 4K. I really don't. And the only way I found about it is about the post that was made, or the video post that was made about terrible decision. And because I was one of her moderators, I did go in her live and I asked why the video was made. It was not in the context of the they hate us page. It was just a random, and I questioned it, and I got called out. I was called a bitch for, and I thought actually it was funny, but here I was just asking a simple question in a live. Why was the video taken? If it was something that was said that was wrong, or I would understand that. But why was that done? And then to call me a bitch because I have the video, and to block me when you tell people you don't block, I'm confused. And one other point, I know of at least 7 people that I can think of off the top of my head that have received messages from this unmasked awareness unmasked page, myself being one of them, just random awareness people. So uh, from the messages that I've seen, this is not awareness tea, because that was not a good situation for her, so she up and left. But I'm not liking where this is going, and I just have a bad feeling that this particular page is looking to stir up shit, and
Absolutely.
that's not my thing. I don't do drama. I don't go live. I don't stream people. I go in and I watch people streaming other people. There's people that need to be covered, like Redneck Villain because of the dog, and Jordan, and Tank, things like that. Do I believe in gifting these people? No. The beggars, in other words. Do I? A lot of the creators, yes, they turn their gifts off. Who am I to tell you to keep your gifts on and turn your? That's up to the creator. But there's got to be some type of communication between everybody, because it seems like there's 1 or 2 pages that are trying to divide everything, and it's really screwed up. And I don't do boxes. There's people in like the chat that know me. I don't do boxes. But I know of, like I said, 7 people, including myself, who have received anonymous, or I shouldn't say anonymous, received DMs from this awareness unmasked page, wanting to dig for certain information. So something's not right. Like I don't know 4K. I don't know. I popped in the live once. I asked a question. I was jumped on, called a bitch, and then blocked. I still never got the answer. If it had
No,
something that the live wasn't even about they hate us, I did not personally give her money. I know people that did. I know the story behind it. That's it's not my story to tell. I could care less.
hold on one
But
second,
I just
Karma.
want to know, like, why
You
why
said
is why is
you
this
don't think
certain shit
that
being
this
done?
is dividing your community. When we have problems in our community, it's for us to fix. We don't need an interloper who is only bent on trying to create the drama to increase the divide to help us. You're not doing anything. You're only making yourself look silly because you're trying to figure out where we divide each other to try to triangulate us, because the goal is to divide and conquer. But I don't play those games. So
I
do,
don't
like
play
I
it either.
said, you do
And
that over there. Leave me, go in another playground. Don't leave me alone.
I don't buy this story that I'm just doing this to write a story that's a bunch of bullshit. It's doing this to try to put a wedge in between people. And if people need to be covered, do your thing, but stop causing drama between people, because this is how bullshit starts. And it's like
Oh,
playing a massive game of telephone, and it's screwed up.
awareness unmasked, you're more than welcome to a box. I'll drop somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could
Just the
drop me
one
because I'm
thing.
gonna lose my shit if I stay up any longer.
Can I
Just
just
the
say a
one thing
couple
before I
things?
drop.
Okay, Sydney
Okay.
first.
4K, first off, thank you for coming in the box. I know we're not quite done or anything, but I just want to say
Cindy,
thank you for
I
coming
don't
in.
want to interrupt you, but homie's been
No,
up here and
no,
he
absolutely. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm
I would,
sorry.
I don't want to, let people have their turns. He's been up here for a while.
No, I'm
I'm
sorry. Go
so
ahead. I'm
sorry.
sorry.
So I don't know how I got dragged into this. I don't even know why they were trying to say that me and Digital Deceivers were going to have a live stream regarding caught in 4K. Um, you know, people always message me and they ask, "Hey, I heard, you're going to do a live stream, or is this true what they're saying over here, or yada yada yada." And I'll put it out there for people to know. I'll even make a post letting people know that I'm going to have a live stream about so and so, and let everybody know. But when people uh, supposedly hear, "Oh, well, I heard that this and this," they could have just came to me and asked me directly instead of assuming that we were going to hold a live stream. I haven't even talked about caught in 4K. The other night when I went into the boxes were All for One and TikTok president, when they were holding their live, I didn't even mention caught in 4K. I went in there to speak certain things that I see that are going around with people that call themselves T pages and stream beggars and scammers. I never once said caught in 4K's name, not once in that live stream. I just went up there to explain that there's T pages that stream beggars and scammers. They call themselves a T page, and then there's the awareness community. Like, people know, we bring awareness on our platform, and so I was trying to let people know, this is what's going on. This is how things are being conducted, and I can't tell nobody how to run their platforms. That's everything that I told everybody. But I'm not here for drama. I'm not here to go back and forth with people. If anybody ever has a question, or somebody says the Mexican homie's gonna bring awareness about you, or whatever the case might be, message me. Go to my page, see if there's a post about it, because I'll post about it, and I've always conducted myself like that. But there should be no reason for people to be going by, "Oh, well, somebody said,"
and stop using us to fucking go against people. That's bullshit.
Well, I want you to understand that none of that came from our side.
No.
We didn't mention any of that.
Oh no, we know that. We know that,
Okay.
Checkmate. I'm not saying you, Checkmate, or Fallon, or any or
No, I'm
Digital.
saying the one that made the messages and caused the fucking drama. That's who I'm saying. Whoever she
Okay.
box, that one.
Yeah, I'm not sure why she spread that if she can't prove who told her that, or she said she has proof of it. I don't know why she don't post it. She posts everything else. Why are you not posting that?
Well, I'll just say that I'm sorry that I even fed into it and even mentioned it to my team. I didn't think it was even gonna happen, because I was like, I've never even talked to Mexican Homie. I don't go in his streams. Like, I know all about him, but like, I don't talk to him or nothing. I don't know why Digital would be coming for me. So I didn't believe it anyways, but I did tell my team, like, hey, be on the lookout. I was told this is going down. And I shouldn't have even done that, because I should have known that it was just bullshit anyway. So I'm sorry that I even like caused this to happen.
You didn't cause it. You were reacting to what you were being told. You didn't cause it. But I was just upset that you were going to protect a liar, because I understand we like to protect our sources. But once it's a known lie, because a liar is a liar is a liar. And everybody knows when I go live. I publish the calendar. And if I have I've only done one pop-up live in the entire time I've been doing this. So I don't need to make a special live. If I want to say something, people know I'm either going to be there Monday, Wednesday, or Friday morning and talking about it. And you should have known, because I've always come and talked to you directly.
Yeah, I know. And that's why I didn't, I mean, I mentioned it, but I mean, I didn't really even think it was going to happen. happen. But I was up at motherfucking 5:30 in the morning. I sure did. I pulled your live up and I laid it beside my pillow and I dozed off to sleep listening because I wanted to see what was going to be said about me. But
Not a damn thing.
by the time I got up to go live at 6:37 or whatever, you hadn't mentioned me. So I was just like, okay, so we went live and we were just talking, and then I found out Tissue Wishy was in there defending me, and then MJ got mentioned, so she went over there. And when I found out MJ went over there, my immediate reaction, they were like, MJ's in a box. I went into full panic attack because I was like, oh my God, what is going on? And I was freaking out.
And one thing MJ can tell you is that when it started to veer off into, well, this person and that, I said, she's not here to defend herself. So we're not going there.
We
And I
were listening.
ended it.
Yeah, we were listening on my other phone because I was worried of what MJ was going to say or what was going to happen.
And she was completely respectful.
Was, and I told her I'm very proud of her for how she talked in that live. Like she's definitely a good one when it comes to talking.
Before I get out of here, before I get out of the box, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to make this as loud and clear and say it louder for the ones in the back. And I've said it, I don't know how many times. We get a lot of the awareness community gets a lot further when we come together and put the awareness out there and not go at each other, because going at each other, it divides people and it divides groups of people, and then the scammers and beggars turn around and they use that against the awareness community. So I've said that I don't know how many times already, but that's just my opinion on this, and I hope everybody has a blessed evening. But please don't drag me into the middle of things. If anybody ever has questions, send me a message, and I'll always respond to all my messages. Everybody have a blessed evening.
Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Homie.
Thank you for coming up. We
Well, I'm gonna drop
appreciate it.
down because that's the things I wanted to address. So I appreciate you letting me come in the box.
Absolutely. Thank you so
Dee Dee.
much. Predicting how it fucking goes. Like, what do you mean? Lord have mercy.
I just want to say something real quick and then I'll drop down in the box. 4K, I've known you from, I guess, the outside looking in. I've seen you as a peer, and I always thought you were pretty cool. I mean, I really didn't know you that well. You always seemed very smart, talented. So when the thing happened with Rochester, it just kind of surprised me a little bit because, I don't even know Rochester. And the one thing that I've learned on this side is that we're really about truth and facts. And I think it just kind of surprised me because I just didn't expect it. And I want to tell this to your team as well. I know many of y'all at the beginning probably thought we were all ganging up or whatever, but we're really big about truth over here. And I'd like to say that I think maybe 4K was being protective. And at the same time, though, I think Admira, I really wish she would have spoken things earlier because I think some things could have been avoided. And I just want you to know that people in your chat and in your team, I mean, if somebody had said something bad about your other teammates, we would have done the same thing. We'd want the proof.
Yeah.
And I think you'd all agree that's for your protection as well. I mean, if somebody says something about 4K, we don't want to just say it. We'd want to make sure that it could be proven. So it helps out both ways. But as I said earlier in the lives that we've had, we're not putting up with shit starters this year. And so one of the things that we have at these lives is we can collaborate and talk. And I hope that continues because I'm like Mr. and Mrs. Homie. I think we work better together. But anyway, I just want everybody to be really careful about what they say about people's reputations because whether it's male or female, we just really got to think about that. And if someone had said something about you, 4K, I would have been looking at the facts just as hard. So just, FYI. So anyway, I'm going to drop down and get back to modding. That's all I wanted to say.
Thank you so much, Cindy, for coming up.
Hey, I just got one thing to say, and I'm going to own it. 4K, I owe you an apology. Here is my apology. I'm very sorry. I did say something about scabies cream, and I apologize. That was wrong of me. You're up here taking a box, and I'm sorry. Please accept it, or you don't have to.
No, I accept it. You're a pretty cool dude. I always liked you.
Well, I appreciate that, and
Just for
I
picking.
think Rochester's up here. Hopefully you guys can work things out. That's what it's about, working things out, in
Yeah.
my eyes.
Neither
So
one of us won the Super Bowl, so we both got that in common.
like I said, I apologize, and I own it, and I'll accept it.
Thank you. I accept it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I didn't even know that happened, so thank you for apologizing, Sunshine.
Thank you for letting me up.
You're welcome. Beg Talk, you.
It's okay. Have a good night, sir.
All right, good night.
Thank you.
I thought I knew that voice.
Oh,
He
hell.
changed his name or new account or something. I recognize the voice. It's kind of silent.
Lord have mercy. This has been a tough night.
This has
Jesus,
been
I
a
didn't
really
like
tough
that
night.
silence. Hi,
Yeah, I
Rocky.
just want to let everybody know down in the comments, this isn't about bashing 4K. This isn't about bashing the other side. This is literally Fallon, myself, Birdie, Amber, my mods. People have come to me and wanted things addressed, wanted to talk to 4K.
Had any more on her, Admira, or anybody on 4K's team, but that label that was placed on me is not
Hi,
something that I can come
everyone.
back from very easily. I'm dealing with some very serious. I just want to keep the peace, and that's it.
Rochester, the reason I boxed is because I would like to personally apologize to you. Um, I know that I was in a box in the live, and I had said something along the lines of like, and they support a PEDO. That was wrong of me, and I was not meaning that word either. I think I was just so riled up at the time, and 100%, it's wrong of me. I've got no proof of any of those situations. I don't know you personally, and that's my bad, and I can own up to that 100%. It should have never been said, and if anything, this entire situation has definitely taught me that as an adult at almost 40 years old, I do need to watch my mouth in the things that I say, especially about people that I don't know, on things that I may have just heard around, right? Another more hearsay thing. So I just wanted to come up again in the box to at least verbally apologize to you, because that was 100% wrong of me.
And I accept it.
Wait, so Unmasked is the reason that we're all fighting?
It seems to be.
She's
No,
trying to
I don't
expose
know.
me.
no, it's not. It's
Oh,
not.
I was
That was
not.
that was a piece of it. We're here so I can own up for fuck shit that I've done that people are calling me out on. That was just a piece of it that got thrown in the middle.
Oh, okay. Well, she apparently was working on some riveting story about how apparently she was going to expose me for receiving money from Dr. Dre, which we all know that's my real life friend. And she was going to expose me for getting money back for pizza that we had together. So a bunch of people tagged me in this. I don't know. I guess they said that she was causing all these problems. I'm sorry. I thought that's what this was about.
Love you, Skittles. That was
I'm
a
so glad everybody is okay and everybody's making. I was just tagged in this. That's what I thought. My bad. You guys are all awesome. But yeah, no, don't expose me. I didn't do nothing wrong. You guys are awesome. I love all of you.
Thanks for coming up, Skittles.
No, she said that she had proof that I got money from Dr. Dre, and I'm like, but if you don't know who Dr. Dre and I are, the fuck are you talking about? But anyway, you guys have a wonderful night. Love everybody. Love and peace. All that great stuff.
bye,
Thank you.
Skittles.
Have a good night.
Okay. I just wanted to come up here, Rochester, and apologize. I know I sent you a message. And I also wanted to say that I'm sorry you're going through your health issues. And to everyone, if I did come off rude and disrespectful, I wanted to apologize for that as well. I did talk to 4K about that word. It's we will not be saying anything like that. We're still are. Thank you.
Thank you for coming up.
Thank you for apologizing. I'll accept the apologies. Like I said before, I will move on. I will not speak on this anymore. And I appreciate 4K willing to take the videos down about me and that nasty word that's been placed on me.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, if nothing else comes from that, I mean, that's a good thing that's going to come from this, for sure.
It'll be deleted as soon as I get off the live because I have to use my good phone. My backup phone's way too slow to scroll back to December.
Is that people have messaged me and I gotta go through the list. So this one's gonna be not that one, the other one. I think she can address this one kind of easy because I don't know who these people are. I just had it sent to me when I needed. Okay, Jennifer, go back because I think most of us aren't going to know who that is. I don't. Or go back to the two people standing. Actually, it's one person in the message. Okay.
Okay, so this is because the people that I was streaming at the time, Brandy and JC is pictured, him telling his wife, they only hate us because you're married to a gay man. So that's why I posted that, because the whole point was you're just a gay man. And he's trying to claim that people are streaming him because he's transgender and they're hating on trans and all this stuff. But he's just a gay man in a dress and a wig. That's all this post was about. Just to like, hey, he's not JC, he's James, you know? He says he's been on hormones for 2 years, but he's still got a man's voice. He only has titties because, look, he lost a lot of weight. He wears the same cheetah 2-piece little pajamas every night. I wasn't doing any kind of shaming or nothing. Trans shaming. Come on, bro. Grow up. He sits on his porch and smokes dabs all day while his wife has to deal with the child inside screaming all day. I wasn't trans shaming. This was to prove he's a gay man in a dress, just like he admitted on a clip that I posted.
Okay. Thank you for explaining who they are. And I want to make sure that going forward, we are talking about their behaviors, not their looks or who they love or who they want to be or who they are. Because, again, everybody's important, but their behavior, if it's deplorable, which it sounds like it is, because that's infuriating to hear.
It's bad, Fallon. It's real bad. And when I started streaming them, people were so excited because they had heat on them. For once, they had heat on them. I put heat on them bad. Like, they talked about me hardcore. He threatened me with a bullet. He found a bullet that had 4K on it and thought it was funny while I was streaming him to look at his wife and say, "What's this say on it?" And she said 4K.
That's
and he
disgusting.
laughed.
I would much rather see those videos.
There's a video of him threatening to curb stomp me. There's a video where he said, in 2 weeks, I'm going to be at her house. He never showed up. All them videos are on my page. And there's plenty of people in the chat that can verify that. He's threatened me with pew-pews, all kinds of stuff. I quit streaming him because I honestly got terrified, even though I knew he wasn't about the life. He claims he's former military. But even though I know he's not really about shit because he don't have a car or, you know, a nothing, like they get $5,000 a month and they scam people on the daily begging, but they get, real support, and I don't know how.
Yeah,
But I quit streaming them. I quit streaming them because it got so bad. There's videos of him choking his autistic son.
oh my God.
It's bad. But I was not trying to shame him for who he's with or what he is or who he is, but he's not honest about who he is. That's the problem. He's using his, I guess you call it, like, what do you call identity or sexuality or whatever? Like, he's using that as a way to be like, oh, you're only targeting me because I'm trans, but he's not. Just admit you're a gay man. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody cares what he is.
So I hope that going forward that it is about his well, you're not streaming him, so I understand. So anybody that goes and forward that is talking about the abusive language that he's used towards 4K, anything that he's done towards his child, anything that he's done with his behavior, put it out everywhere. I want to know who he is. You got my interest now because he sounds disgusting.
It's bad, but I just don't. I even went in their box like 2-3 weeks ago or something. I went in their box on my Sober Patch account because that's the only account I wasn't blocked on while I was streaming them on 4K. I went outside on my other phone on Sober Patch, and I went in the box and I told them straight up. I said, "Look, we don't even really watch you anymore because you're boring as hell." And I left the box. I told them, I said, "You're boring. I don't even watch you anymore." But like the threats and shit were real bad. Watchdogs in the chat, that's one that can really vouch for what I'm saying on these people. But I mean, I just really don't watch them anymore. But I don't want anybody to think I'm not homophobic. I mean, Lewis is in my box every day. He's a proud gay man. I love him and his partner to death. I'm not homophobic. I'm not transphobic. None of that. I don't want anybody to feel that way. I'm not racist. I'm not.
Can I say something really quick? Since we're so I'll be respectful. I know you're not a fan of me, but since we're talking about this, and this was a while ago, maybe a few months ago, you were streaming this couple. I don't know what they are, couple, and they're not good parents at all. I mean, I've witnessed it. I've watched them. They're awful. So, I had a friend or a follower, message me several times about them because she wanted me to stream them and do awareness on them. And then she messaged me and she said, "Hey, Cotton 4K is streaming them." And she said, I went in her live and I said, "Oh, good. Somebody's doing like awareness on them, like bringing them to light." And she said she just got jumped in your chat. Like, somebody said in your chat that she was an enabler because she was always over there in their stream. She's an older lady. She's a grandma, and she did go in their stream a lot. She's worried about that child, and she pays attention. And she wanted me to bring attention to it because of how the child's being treated. But when she went in your chat, just because people go in streams, it doesn't mean necessarily they're enablers. And she was just she was crying. She said she was just in tears. She was humiliated. And people said stuff like she said that people told her they were LICKING, their ASS. And she said, "What does that mean?" And they said, "You're enabling." And she said, "No, I'm not." She said, "I go in there and watch, but I have supporters and I have friends that go in and they watch, scammers. That doesn't automatically mean that they're enablers." I just wanted to make that point. I'm not even reading the chat. Sorry, guys.
So I know I'm almost, is it Ohio Nana or something like that? And I actually deleted I was looking for it earlier because I heard this be brought up. I was looking for the message, but I'm almost positive that if I didn't delete it, I would still have the message where we talked about this. And I told her that I understand she will go in there and watch, and that was okay. And I told her that she would not catch any heat anymore.
Thank you. That's all listen. Cool. Great. That's awesome.
My chat had been flooded with literally tons of fucking people because that was the first time I'd ever streamed them. So it got a little wild and people were calling her out, but me and her did have a conversation after that and everything was good.
Oh, okay. Then great. That's great. I mean,
that was just one example. I've gotten several messages. But since you were talking about this couple, I was just going to bring it up. That's fine. Thank you. I appreciate you addressing it.
No problem.
Thank you. Oh, and since so if, you know what, I just want to say one more thing also, I guess, since I'm up here. And I have been harping on the Rochester thing, and I thought it was really big of you to apologize to him personally, publicly, in front of 400 people. I basically had to do the same thing to somebody else in front of like 260 people. I know it's not easy. It's hard. It's hard to take accountability. I get that, and I almost the same situation, but not the same situation. But you know, taking accountability and transparency goes a long way with not just me, but like a lot of people. So thank you for doing that, and I will drop that. I will drop that subject, and I won't bring it up anymore. Okay, I just want you to know.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, I want to address a few things real quick because I'm tired of seeing it in the fucking chat. We're not up here to bash 4K. We're up here asking questions because people have questions and they were scared to ask. We're letting her explain it so people understand it. Y'all gotta calm the fuck down. We are not bashing her at all. I have not said one foul thing to her. Please stop.
Look, if it's anybody from Team 4K or any of my supporters, please stop it. Nobody's bashing me. I agreed to come here. The whole team is here with me. Everything is fine. Please cut it out. If you're part of my team, please don't do that in the chat. Thank you.
Thank you, 4K.
Thank you,
Okay.
4K.
Can I speak, please?
Of course.
What do you guys want to know about these people? I've been covering them since about October of last year. They're not good people at all.
Well, I
I'm
think
sorry, go
the
ahead.
questions were people were wondering if she was shaming them or whatever. And, you know, people had concerns and they were scared to ask. Maybe because they have had a disagreement with her or they just didn't feel comfortable. I think they just wanted to understand better.
No, I mean about the two or the one on the screen here, JC and Brandy, the Kinders.
I'm just glad that it got put out about them watchdogs because now more people are going to actually go and seek out in the top of the TikTok search bar, find these people and find out
I am
about
thankful because
yes.
I've been covering them since
And
October.
yes.
Yeah, because you started covering them right after I did. You started your page. So I
Yeah.
kind of stopped covering them because everybody went to you because that was your people. So if anybody needs to know about them, follow Watchdogs. But Watchdogs, you and Fallon should maybe talk. I know she's busy, but maybe you can talk to somebody about them to get more heat on them. But no offense, this live isn't about them tonight. And we have music therapy and a little bit, so I'm not trying to be here all night. Can we just can I just
Absolutely.
Okay, that's cool. Just if you need to talk to me about them, like I said, I've been covering them since about September, October, and I have proof of everything. So,
Day on watchdogs. I appreciate you more than anything. We're going to give you a follow. Everybody, if you want to, because the gifts are not on tonight, just hit that little plus button right next to Watchdog's name.
Yeah, if you could follow me because I can't follow you because I'm hosting, and I'll give you a follow back.
Okay, I got you. All right,
Thanks,
yeah. So
Julie.
anything you need to know, you can just let me know. And like I said, if I speak on anything, I've either seen it or heard it for myself. I've been witness to it.
Of course, I mean, if you're willing to do a live about them in the future with us, we would be more than happy to do that.
Heck yeah.
Okay, that'd be good. We can just get together and figure that out then. I'll let you go on with your live, you and 4K.
All right, thank you so much.
Get in the box, so.
Yeah, anybody is welcome to a box, of course.
Yes.
All right, thanks, ladies. Have a good night.
Thank you so much.
So
somebody's going to have to kick me out. I don't know how to get out.
All right. So with this next screenshot that's going to come up 4K, I want you to understand where we're coming from. So people sending in these screenshots and we're overwhelmed and we're trying to walk through them. It is a pattern that they see. So if they would have just been able to come to you, they were afraid. I'm going to get a video made. So I know that you understand that because I can hear it in your voice.
Yes.
So this next screenshot is along the same lines as people are unsure and understanding. Things may have happened since then. Again, keep in mind that there are screenshots that I've got where I would have loved to sit back and say she's not doing, or I can easily message you and say, hey, look, this seems like a pattern. Help me. So Ty, Shaggy, Verbo, the registered sex offender. When I started hearing about the predator word being thrown around and things like that, and then people are telling
I have
me,
two monsters in my room. I bought you the other day, but you didn't go. You didn't go driving, so I did.
Oh,
I
I
just put
don't
them in
think
my
she
room.
wanted to come up. Sorry, y'all. Let me disconnect her.
She never knew.
Sorry.
my favorite is whenever they're ordering at Taco Bell, extra sour cream, please.
Well, she requested like 6 times. So I was like, okay, maybe,
She's trying to
maybe.
hit the like button. Y'all got to click Checkmate's box up at the top, especially with this piece right here, because I might actually accidentally slip up. I mean, he needs to be talked about because he is a convicted RSO.
Yes.
But I get concerned, so people are confused, and I'm hoping that anything that gets done in this live goes out into the rest of the community so people understand. They need to know the difference between using the word predator when this dude right here is that. He is a convicted RSO. And he's on this app, and there are many of the people that I see over in his chat that are talking and making him crash out, basically.
Exactly. And we don't like that shit. We call it out. We've had a one-on-one conversation with his real life brother daily.
Mm-hmm.
And he said he don't know if there's drugs involved, because I've wondered if maybe Ty likes, mathematics. That's been questionable before. But his brother did tell me that he is very mentally ill. He has a mentality of a 14-year-old. And like his brother just came in my box and was just begging people to just please just leave him alone, just leave him alone. And that's what we were doing. All we want is people to just people, and streamers sending people to make fake celebrity accounts and go fuck with them mentally and go make them think he's going on a date with fucking Britney Spears because he's not okay mentally and he doesn't understand that it's fake accounts. So we call that shit out.
So, and 4K, that's appropriate. Call it out. But the thing is that what should be next to this is that. But you understand where people are messaging us and saying, look, she's telling people to leave him alone. But at the same time, she's calling a dude that is not convicted of anything a predator. And that's why I was concerned about bringing this screenshot up, because we've moved past all that. So I don't want anybody to get it twisted. Oh my God, Fallon keeps, digging for gold here. I'm not. I wanted you to understand that the pattern that people are seeing, that's why.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So anybody on the outside, everybody to go over and report that account. And if you are in that account, whenever you're over there and he's live, report him. He doesn't need to be pushed to the edge. He's already convicted, registered sex offender. Make him go away. He shouldn't be on social media. But nobody has the right to go in there and cause him to want to do any harm to himself so they can watch something on live stream because it's entertainment to them.
Well, I'm going to say one thing. The account Expose Hub is one of the worst I have seen do shit to Ty. And there's a lot of people that support that account. And it's very disgusting. And I actually called attention to it one time. Page. Expose Hub. Yep. The worst account on this app by far.
Okay. I wrote it down. Okay. I want to point out that Adam said, unfortunately, they're allowed to be on here now due to the Supreme Court. Charges against children, not child, children. And regardless of what anybody thinks, don't tell me what to post, Fallon. Don't tell me what I can and cannot post. In my opinion, I'm going to say it, in my opinion, he should not be on this app.
And I was going to say, is there not like somebody we could call to report him? But if there was some kind of legal thing that just happened. I guess not.
Yes, MJB. It was several minors. And I need to go get his charges. So if anybody needs to speak, I'll be right back. Let me go get his charges just so we have the opportunity to put that out there because I think it's appropriate. If you guys disagree, let me know.
Yeah.
I just wanted to come up first and foremost. I wanted to thank Sunshine for orchestrating this evening, getting with you ladies and coming together and getting this. I feel like a lot has been going back and forth the last few days, and I didn't think there was a safe place for me and Cotton 4K between her team and my team to really discuss what was being said or what was happening. So I'm thankful for this live. First and foremost, I just want to say that I apologize to 4K for not having visual proof of her talking about me. With that being said, there were multiple people that were coming saying that you were talking about me in a live. And when I did come in your live, you did admit to that. Not in a negative sense, but more so being weary as to why I was streaming all of a sudden. Yeah. I just also want to say, too, that I loved your lives. I enjoyed being in your lives. I loved your community. Me and you never had a problem until I started streaming. And then the other day you said that you felt like the problem was when you called out my VP Carrie. That was never an issue for me. I thanked you for calling out Carrie when she was in Cassie's live. I thanked you so much for bringing that to my attention. I addressed it with Carrie. Carrie corrected her behavior and we moved on from it. And I continued to support you. So my followers and friends were asking me to stream other people. That is why I made the Presidential Watch Party page. It was not to be in any form of competition with you or to take anything away from you. That was just toward you. And I wish that that could have been a conversation between me and you and not a comment made in your live that other people who are against you. I knew from jump when I came to this app, I told you that. So many people were trying to get a comment in your live. That's my only issue here. And since all of this has been going on, more and more people have came forward and said that they've had similar situations with you where they come to you or they're streaming somebody that you stream or that you brought to attention, and then you've chased them or blocked them or moved them away from your crew and talk about them in either a Discord. I don't know if you have Discord or not. Many people bring up Discord, that you talk about people in Discord. You say you don't have one. People say you do. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have any proof of it. Visual proof. It shouldn't be a competition. I know it wasn't one for me. I enjoyed your lives. I enjoyed your community. I love Dalton. I love Lewis. I loved your lives and the content you provided. We had fun. We engaged in there. Half of the stuff that's coming out about you, I just want to make clear. I didn't know most of this stuff until the last couple days when all the drama has hit. So, I did block you on all 3 accounts because I kept scrolling in your lives. I've heard that you've been saying I'm sending people into your lives. Know that I'm not sending anybody. If anybody is coming into your lives to troll you, that is not coming from me. I'm not sending anybody to you to troll you, to body shame you, to wish failure on, have you mentally down on yourself. That is not coming from me directly. And if you have evidence of any of my people doing that, please send it to me and let me know. I will unblock you. Please send it to me and let me know, because I will address that and handle that. That does not come from me.
Could I say real quick, you all, we're 3 violations in. If y'all could tap, that would be greatly appreciated.
Can I talk?
Sure.
All right. First off, thank you for letting me come up here.
Of course.
4K. First off, I want to tell you that I'm actually glad that you called me out about Cassie because I was her friend in real life. And I didn't realize that she was so bad on the rug. And then after you called me out, I went back and watched some of the replays that she had. And I realized that, we don't condone that at all. We mute people or block them if they say anything about anybody. And I just want to squash all this because I started streaming to help her out. And I really just want to get along with everybody. I don't have a problem with you. So if I ever hurt your
Appreciate that.
I'm just
I'm just here to fucking just clear the air and just everybody say what they gotta say, and I'll own up to the shit that I did, and we can just all move along and just go back to happy TikTok.
All for one, we're both in my boxes. I can verify 1,000%. Mexican homie never threatened to do a live on you. Never mentioned your name. None of that. That was never mentioned. What was mentioned about a live was between me and All for One. All for One and I both mentioned the post that you made, and All for One's words were directly to remove the post or he was going to hold a live for you on Thursday. That came from him, not from Mexican homie.
I was watching that live. I knew all of that. Like I said, that's. I mean, I didn't think Mexican homie and Dee Dee were gonna come for me anyways. Because like, what have I done to them? And if I definitely don't want to end up on Dee Dee's grid. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want that. I just want all this shit to be over with. I'm owning up to everything, and I just want to move on and do better.
Absolutely. And, like I said, we're good. I'm moving on. I know I said that before and I just kept going and kept going, but I'm moving on from today. I don't want to speak of it. There's no beef. I'm going to unblock you. Like I said, if you see any bullying coming from anybody that's on my platform, please let me know because I do not stand for that.
Okay.
Thank you. Where else is going to throw you out? I don't know. Okay, I'm using two people's TikTok Chronicles and Kitty motherfucking POS. Shout out to both. Credit to what Jennifer's about to put up. These charges are horrific. If you need to leave, you've got about 5 seconds to go. But anybody else that is in here, please tapped. And then I'm going to go and get the screenshot of his new account that he's on, so everybody needs to report. Again, this is horrible, and this isn't everything because the S word, like the SOD, I don't even know how to. I don't even know how to go about the. But they did a good job. Report him as well. I'll be right back.
All right. Oh my God.
And 4K, I just really want to thank you for coming over here and having a conversation. I know this was not easy. I get it. I really do. But nothing's going to be resolved if it's not talked about.
Yeah, and everybody had my back from my team, so that's another reason why I'm here, because I do have support.
And I'm glad you have support. That's not.
Miss Homie tried to say Fallon messaged me that, and it's autocorrected to Felon. I'm sorry, that's just funny. We all got
a felon. He's the biggest felon. For everybody that doesn't know who Ty is, do we have a picture of Ty? I'm sure we do. There you go. Yeah, I'm sure he's live right now. He's usually live all day long. Yeah, Exposed, do you want to message me, please? If everybody got that, let us know. If not, we can get it put back up for you. This is his other account. Our DMs are usually open. Yeah, I would love for everybody to get on board with this, Dalton. Jennifer, could you put his charges back up, please? With his picture. Just in case anybody needs it. Sure. Thank you all so much. Yes, Fallon, we can hear you. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, good. If you can't see the charges, screenshot it, blow it up so you can see how disgusting it is. And just know that these are registered sex offenders, failed to register, and these are against children. 4K, I know that you've got a registered live that you're going to go to. Thank you.
Yeah, we have music therapy in a little bit,
Okay.
but I got time to finish what we're doing.
All right. The boxes are open. Folks, please, I know that the better. Digital has said it best in her lives in the morning when she says that the tent is big enough for all of us. 4K, if you were calling out people for doing on the app, put it out there. Like that, those people hurting that little boy, put it up. Don't put his face up, the little boy's face up, of course. But their business, they don't need any privacy when they're doing something hurtful to a vulnerable child. Any child, but one that's vulnerable that can't speak for themselves. You be their voice and let other people team up with you and be their voice. We got enough people that do a lot of things in real worlds that can give resources to tell us what we can do to help this one that doesn't have a voice. Same thing for animals. Animals, children, vulnerable adults. And if they're breaking the law, by all means, do what you have to do. We're actually worried about some of the giveaways that you do for your people. And they were like, well, whenever they have a blow up, then people are going to get doxxed. I can say I have never, and if I'm wrong, you guys can message me and I'll address it and I'll eat my own words, but I don't think I have ever had a situation where I have seen or even suspected that you would dox anyone.
I don't save addresses, and people that get stuff from me multiple times can verify that every time I have to get their address. When they send their address in DMs, I do delete that strand because I don't want to keep people's addresses.
Okay, so that's out there, folks. Okay.
Also, let me point out, every person I send something to, my return address and my government name is on that package.
You know, and I want to say something about that because unfortunately, you don't know these people in real life, none of you. So when you take that risk, I mean, that's on you. So just be careful not just with 4K, but with anybody. Be careful who you give your information from because you never know when somebody's going to flip. Just be careful.
So the ones asking what my giveaways are, I don't want super fans, but there's not a way that I know of that I can turn it off. And people super fan to me because they know that that's a way they can force me to accept money support, so to say, because I have to cash out super fan money, which I still haven't cashed out, and it's up to almost 200. And I've sent it to them, and every time shipping is at least $7 to $12, depending on what it is. That's the things that I send to people that support me. And it's just because I want to show some appreciation to the people that support me.
Well, I wanted to address because I don't think, I mean, I can call out again if we're talking about patterns. If you had,
My exact thing was, oh my God. And
No,
then
no,
you
no. It's about somebody that was in here, streaming us and saying untrue things. So, Mikey, I know you're watching, and stop saying that people over here are supporting pedos because that's not true.
Stabby Daddy.
No, Mikey, the guy with the tattoos all over him.
Oh,
He was
that guy.
mad. I muted him. I muted him when he first came in because I knew he was just going to be trouble.
I haven't seen one person over here support any of that. Not one person. And there's been 3,000 people through here. So come on. Fallon girl, are you having troubles? What are you doing?
I can't turn them off. They need this press release by midnight. They're not going to leave me alone. So I'm trying to hurry. Again, boxes are open, even for the people who are listening. Boxes are open. Understand that registered sex offenders do not have the right to be on this app or anywhere in my presence. And I know that there are plenty of people in this room right now that agree they don't have any reason to be on this app, in my opinion. I promise you that if we had and made the rules, they wouldn't be. But the only thing we have to our advantage is being able to report and put out the news that what they're doing of their bad behavior. Look, it took us 56 minutes to get Doug Lang off of the stream and the convicted SO against children. That's why his charges are up here. If I didn't think we could get banned, I would read off the words because it's not just grape. It's not just all these other things. There's a word in there for otomy. Put the word in front of it, the letter in front of it. It's disgusting. Anybody that hurts a kid, and in my opinion, also an animal, doesn't deserve to be anywhere near us. Report it. But again, people who say things that want to stir up drama, my DMs are open. Boxes are open currently. I said, leave him alone. Chat, did I say leave Ty Verbo, the registered sex offender, alone?
Nobody said that.
That was me. I said leave him alone, as in don't go in his live to make him crash out and fuck with him mentally. That is what I mean by leave him alone. Don't go troll him to make him crash out. If you're gonna do anything, go in there and report him. Other than that, just leave him alone. I was the one that said it.
So now I'm getting messages that Mike wants to dox you, 4K. Please protect yourself. He's saying if he gets your information, he's going to dox you just because you said leave him alone. Just there's no doxing needed. No one needs to be harmed. No one needs to be
Mikey, the boxes are open. Why don't you come over here and have a conversation? She absolutely said that. And I can clip it.
I just admitted I said it, but I also live right beside the police station, and the other side of me is the sheriff's department. I've doxed myself.
Must be bored tonight. He doesn't have anybody else to stream.
Accounts going around for days saying that 4K is getting exposed. There's going to be huge lives on 4K, and everybody wants the tea, so everybody's been streaming it.
Well, we just squashed all of that.
Anywhere, man, you're in trouble. You need to go back to the corner.
Again, you guys heard where our hearts are, and the boxes are open. And I get people when they get muted, they get upset. And when they have patterns, we talk about patterns that in my opinion, what should happen. But I can't say it because we will go down for good. And so we need to save Checkmate's platform.
Yeah, she's already got 3 violations. I'm surprised I'm still up, honestly.
Well, I'm not trying to learn messages that I need to
No,
address.
I think if we can make sure that we end on you ended that, I wanted people to know that that was one of the things that did not get brought, that you had ever been doxing anyone, never even a threat. And I wanted that put out there so nobody could come to me and say, but she did. You've never, because that is a big thing on this app right now, 4K, and there are other people doing it. You are not, that I have seen.
No, I would
I
not.
have never seen that either, just to be clear.
Yeah.
No, I would not.
4K, I really appreciate you coming over here and having a conversation. I'm sorry if people were disrespectful. We did try our best to keep it at a minimal, but people are gonna be people at the end of the day, right?
Yeah.
I do appreciate it though. Thank you so much.
I appreciate y'all letting my team come with me to, have my back in the chat, if nothing else. And
always,
I'm glad we could get all this out. I'm sorry for anybody I let down, and I promise I'm gonna do better, y'all. And I'm not crying. I'm crying because I'm a little bitch. That's why I'm crying. I'll admit it.
Stop it.
But
I'll
be happy in a few days, and I don't like that.
We're going back to being happy because, again, be better, do better, and that's what we're going to do.
Really, I appreciate it.
Yep. Thank you, guys. Y'all have a good night.
Good night, girly.
All right,
Thank
bye.
you.
Bye.
All right. Well, I think that was a pretty productive live. Public, because Adam, seriously, taking your mod status. It doesn't always have to be done in the public eye. It was just time because things were getting out of control. So we just wanted to help and do the best thing that we knew how to do, and that was come live and let everybody have a conversation. Absolutely. You can definitely yes, please message me. My DMs are open. I do get a lot of DMs, but I will definitely get back to you. Does anybody have anything else?
The other thing, guys, it's a shame I even have to say this. Please don't go over there and fight our battles with the one who has a lot of misinformation. I feel like that energy could be spent towards going after people do that. He's going to believe whatever it is he wants to believe, but he has the know-how to take care of people. That I'm going around like the Lone Ranger, some vigilante, I would be doing shit along those lines. He knows how to do that stuff. I don't. So registered sex offenders, people who hurt animals and children, people who are pushing the needle forward to expose these people's behavior is paramount to anything else that we can do. There are some bad people on this app.
If she wants a box, she can request. I've accepted twice, and I don't know what's happening. I don't know if it's because of the violations, but please request again. I just want to remind everybody that tomorrow we are having a live on Fei. We're going to have a few people in the box that actually know her. Bugs is going to be in here. So it should be a good live. So if y'all know Fei, y'all can invite her over.
I don't see any request. Oh, but there it is.
Okay,
Maybe
sorry.
it was that account. I don't know. I did accept it twice.
It put me in somebody else's.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have no
Yeah,
idea
no.
what's going on.
I don't know either. I just have a question. Y'all kept saying something about Mikey doxing you. What does doxing somebody mean?
Doxing somebody is putting out their personal information in for malice reasons. To cause harm
Oh,
or
like their
yeah,
documentation?
correct. Their personal
Oh,
information.
okay. Well, I know a few months ago. Well, wow, it might be almost a year now, but I had to contact Facebook and TikTok because my cousin in Arkansas, one of her best friends actually works for Facebook, and was, as far as I know, she was switching. She was going to be joining the TikTok team also. I don't know how it was going to work, but I had another pedophile removed off this app and Facebook, Instagram, and whatever the other social media thing is, because I only have TikTok and Facebook. I don't do those other ones, but I if you can send me that guy's stuff, I can send it to my cousin, and she will have him banned from any social media account on anything. It took like 3 months, I think it was 3 or 4 months, and they got it to where so unless he moves, he can't get on any social media account and open his own.
Oh, really? Yeah. I don't have his information. I don't really leave the app, but I'm sure somebody could help you out with that. I don't know.
I'm just trying to help you guys get, I don't want him on here either. Absolutely not. I don't agree with that. And somebody had said something about people abusing animals too. Hey, I'm all down with that. Let me find out somebody hurting a baby, an animal. I'll do the same to them as they did to that baby or a child, and they'll just get a little bit worse. I don't agree with that shit at all. I'm a truck driver and I don't play that game.
Rose says that he put his own information out on his page.
Oh, he did. Uh-huh.
That's what she said. I've never been to his page.
I haven't
Only
either.
to report, so I don't know.
Exposed could message that to me. Name. I'll go there and get him, and then I will go. I will contact my cousin tomorrow because she's off tomorrow.
All you do is sleep all day and eat all day.
That's
And
what my
eat
dogs
junk
do.
food and sit on the couch all day. Why don't you just get a job and go to work? You guys are so lazy.
Who is this
Who are
talking?
you talking to?
I don't know who she's calling lazy. Yeah,
Yeah,
see, she removed herself.
yeah. I don't think she knew she was up here.
I
No, she requested a
I
couple
hope she wasn't
times.
talking to anybody up here.
I know she ain't fucking talking to me. I work every fucking
I
day. Girl,
work 24
please.
fucking 7, so dude, she might want to go get a reality check right quick because I do a lot more than she ever has in her life. I'm sure. I
All
don't have
right.
a day off.
Well, thank you so much for coming up. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
thank you. I didn't know what that word meant. I really wanted to know, but
no disrespect. It's just not what I
no, you're
do, and
good.
it's not what I stand for.
No, you're good. Everybody was talking about him and how we need to get these pedophiles off, and I agree. So
I completely agree too.
Thank you guys
Wow.
for hanging with us.
How do I do this?
Let's see if I can help you. There you go.
It's just been a wild and fun day. And I really wanted to tell, the people I reached out to and ask if they could be a mod for this live. I knew it was going to be wild, so really I appreciate you all. Anything to close, Fallon?
Just big thank yous to all of you for what you do. Thank you for supporting each other. Thank you for doing what's right is right and calling out what's wrong is wrong. We have the opportunity, we have the voice, and our voice just gets amplified with everything that you do. And I hope that I continue to take what you do and spread it as far as I can. You do this on your free time, and it's valuable. You are all valuable in what you do. And it's
just
appreciated.
remember, all awareness is not bad. We're not bad people. We really do want to help. Really want to help. Don't give her a big head, John Boy. Hopefully early enough, but after today, I just really don't know. I will make a video though.
Okay, really quickly.
I know she just didn't interrupt
I know,
me.
I'm sorry.
What the hell?
People are still messaging me.
This girl.
I wanted to give a shout out to Mrs. Homie as being the goat. She went over and told Mikey, you guys are amazing, so thank you. But she went over and tried to help to fix the misinformation.
Oh, that's amazing. Thank you so much. John Boy, I just want to tell you that I'm way worse than Fallon. I mean, a lot of you don't believe it, but it's true. Just keep putting out the awareness, y'all. It doesn't have to be ugly. It doesn't have to be messy. It just has to be true. Check is wild as fuck. I am. All right, y'all. Thank you all so much. I hope y'all have a great night, and we will see y'all tomorrow night.
Absolutely. And just know that Feifei likes to box up, so you guys come ready with some facts.
Yes, it should be exciting. I 100% expect her to come in and get in a box.
Yep.
So I come home and went live, literally. I didn't have time to put out a video or anything. So you're good, really. All right, mods, thanks so much. Everybody, thank you for coming in. Y'all have a great Saturday night.
Good night.
Good night, y'all. Thank you, Jen was sick, so.
Yes.
Daggum.
Daggum it. All right, y'all. Y'all have a great night. We'll talk to you soon.